Today, I'll be going over the top 10 Yu-Gi-Oh! Non-pack sales of the past month, March of 2022. This includes things like video game promos, starter deck cards, and tin cards. And keep your eyes out over the next few days for the rest of my top 10 March 2022 videos on Duel Monsters Era, GX, and sealed product sales over the past month. Now let's jump into the top 10 non-pack sales. Number 10. The video game promo from Dark Duel Stories. We have the Secret Rare Limited Edition Exodia the Forbidden One in PSA 10. That's a pop 114, selling at auction for $1,276. That one's a 53% decrease from its all-time high of $2,700 back in March of 2021. Following its all-time high, this card had several sales right around the $2,000 mark throughout 2021. And 5 years ago, you could have had a copy of this card for yourself for just under $200. It's crazy how much the market has gone up over time. Number 9. From the video game Dark Duel Stories, we have the Secret Rare Limited Edition Exodia the Forbidden One once again. Also in PSA 10, a pop 114, this one sold at auction for $1,312. Pretty similar, this one's a 51% decrease from the all-time high of $2,700 back in March of 2021. It's kind of boring that the first two cards of the video are identical, but this next one will shake things up. Number 8. From the video game Forbidden Memories, we have the promo Secret Rare Limited Edition Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon in PSA 10. That's a pop 68, selling at auction for $1,400. This one's a 45% decrease from its all-time high of $2,550 back in February of 2021. There's actually only been one other sale since the all-time high, and that was right around $1,500, so it seems to be where the market is leveled out on this card. Number 7. From the video game Dark Duel Stories, we have the Secret Rare Limited Edition Exodia the Forbidden One once again. This is the last time we'll see this card. In PSA 10, it's a pop 114, selling as a best offer for $1,800 this time. This one's just a 33% decrease from that previous all-time high. As I mentioned, this is the third and final copy of DDS Exodia in PSA 10 this week, and there's no other sales of this card in other grades as well. Number 6. From Starter Deck Kaiba, we have the Ultra Rare First Edition Blue Eyes White Dragon in PSA 8.5. PSA has very few cards that get a 0.5 grade, so I feel like it's not even worth putting the population here, but I'll go over the numbers between an 8 and a 9 so you can get an idea of what this looks like. This one sold as a best offer for $2,150. This card in PSA 8 is a pop 88 and is sold as an all-time high for right around $5,000, while PSA 9 has a pop 169 and is sold as an all-time high for $9,500. Before we get into the top 5 sales, I'd like to announce this video's giveaway. I'll be giving away a starter deck Dark Magician and Red Eyes to one of my subscribers who likes this video and comments below letting me know your favorite card from this week. And if this channel reaches 500 subscribers by the end of the month, I'll also be giving away this 25th anniversary Dark Magician to one random commenter on any video this month. Now on to the top 5 non-pack sales of March of 2022. Number 5. From the video game Dark Duel Stories, we have the Secret Rare Limited Edition Blue Eyes White Dragon in PSA 9. That one's a pop 146, selling as a best offer for $4,250. This is a 55% decrease from the all-time high of $9,500 back in February of 2021. Now, the previous 3 sales of this card were all for right around $4,000, so it seems like we've kind of leveled out in the market. And it's crazy to think that this card was only $500 just 5 years ago. Give me a time machine and I know what I'll be doing. Number 4. From the Starter Deck Yugi, we have the Ultra Rare First Edition Dark Magician in PSA 10. This one's a pop 56, selling at auction for $4,952. Now this one's a 31% decrease from its all-time high of $7,150 back in February of 2021. This is actually the lowest population card on this week's list, and it hasn't been up for sale since the all-time high. And that's interesting because its decrease from its all-time high is actually kind of low compared to other cards we're seeing. Number 3. From the video game Dark Duel Stories, we have the Secret Rare Limited Edition Dark Magician in PSA 10. This one's a pop 106, selling at auction for $5,650. That's a 44% decrease from its all-time high of $10,000 back in December of 2020. Now, we haven't had any recent sales of this card, but there were several sales right in the range of $5,000 to $7,000 throughout 2021. As recently as early 2020, this card was selling for just $1,000, and 5 years ago, it was going for only $300 a copy. Number 2. From Starter Deck Yugi, we have the ultra rare first edition Dark Magician in PSA 10 once again. This one sold as a best offer for $6,500. That's only a 9% decrease from the all-time high of $7,150 back in February of 2021. This Starter Deck Dark Magician has really kept its value better than a lot of the other cards I've seen. Even many popular cards in PSA 10 are down at least 30% from the peak of the market in early 2021. I would guess that the relatively low population and high popularity have something to do with that. Number 1. From Dark Duel Stories, we have the Secret Rare Limited Edition Blue Eyes White Dragon in PSA 10. This one's a pop 150, selling at auction for $10,250. Now, this one's a 59% decrease from its all-time high of $25,100 back in February of 2021. Despite being the top sale of the week, it's actually the biggest drop from its all-time high this week. Although that all-time high might be a little misleading, as there were only 2 sales of this card over $20,000. There were several sales in between $13,000 and $15,000 throughout 2021, so that might be a more accurate price range for this card. And all the way back 5 years ago, the DDS Blue Eyes was selling for just around $1,000. Once again, that would have been quite a great investment if you could have predicted the future. That's it for the top 10 non-pack sales of the past month.